Hi, I'm David Vicknair with Scott Vicknair Injury Lawyers, and the question we're answering today is how do I determine the amount of my lost wages in a personal injury claim, which was submitted to us by a user online. Also, a specific question that this user had was specifically as it relates to seasonal workers, people such as waiters and waitresses, bartenders, hotel workers, things of that nature in the service industry. Great question. Let's break it up by past and future wage loss. First, for past wage loss, what we typically say is the easiest to look at is your W-2, 1099, and tax returns. Because then we can discern, for example, over a 2-year period from the day of the accident from 2 years later, what did you make that you made before the collision that you missed out on after? If you were unable to work completely, then we would know that all of your income, if you were making $30,000 a year before the collision, then we know if you've been completely unable to work that you missed out on $60,000 in wages, 30 over each of those 2 years since the day of the incident. It also could be the case that you weren't completely out of work, but you either missed some work and or you had to go to a different type of position which gave you diminished earning capacity. And over those 2 years, we could show that instead of making $30,000 a year, you made $20,000 a year. So you lost $10,000 a year for a total of $20,000 in past lost wages. Now, keep in mind, if you make that lost wage claim, that is going to subject all of your tax returns, 1099s, W-2, earning information. Your past employers will be subpoenaed. So there will be robust discovery by the defendants and the insurance companies on your prior employment, current employment, and all of your financial information. The second part of that analysis is how has this impacted your future loss income? And that could be actual future loss income and or diminished earning capacity. Typically, we like to look at the facts of each case and discuss that with each individual client, because in many occasions it is impossible to establish future loss earning capacity and or diminished earning capacity through lay witness testimony. And we will recommend that you hire 2 experts, one, a vocational rehabilitation counselor, commonly referred to as a life care planner, and an economist who will then economize out the life care planner's suggestions and information they have collected for your wage data and information, and then we'll amortize it out throughout your life expectancy and also adjust for economic adjustments over time, being inflation and other factors from a macro level that will make your wages today actually be more valuable in 10, 20, and 30 years. Those decisions, however, are always client-focused in one specific case because those are not cheap experts and they cost thousands of dollars for the firm to hire them to analyze and produce reports on your behalf. And that has to make financial sense for each individual client and each individual case. So when we make those decisions on retaining those experts in future loss income situations, it's typically a discussion that we want to have with the individual client and make a cost-benefit determination based upon the value of the case, the extent of the injuries, and most importantly, the extent of the loss income and or earning capacity to make that final determination. As it relates to the seasonality of the wages, that's really something that we can look at in the past on an annualized basis. So the fact that you may earn more money in the spring versus the fall does not necessarily impact their ability to annualize that out and look at total income from an annual year-over-year period to make a determination on what your future loss income capacity and or diminished earning capacity is. If you have any further questions on this or would like to talk to us about a loss income claim related to a personal injury matter, please give us a call at Scott Vicknair Injury Lawyers today at 504-500-1111. We'd love to provide you a free consultation related to the facts of your case and see how we can help get you on a positive track to recovery today.
Scott Vicknair Injury Attorneys, we fight for the win.